in this heat for sure.
It's so hot outside.
And I'm
What's
just
going
drinking
on
coffee
today?
like you've never seen before.
And
It's my third cup today.
It's rained every day.
It does not matter.
Rain makes me
Still
depressed.
hot.
The rain brings out more heat, I feel like, after.
I agree. It stormed for like 15 minutes and stopped.
And then it got real hot.
And then it got hot again.
I can't handle the rain down here because I'm telling you, it goes for weeks and you just start getting real dark. I feel like one of them Teen Wolf movies or something.
It almost didn't rain today. And it was like, no, we're not going to. And then boom, it hit.
That's how it was. So we saw the light in that cross country practice and we was like, yeah, it's time to go inside. And then it stormed. It's like, oh my God.
So we had this much rain last year too. A lot of people don't remember that, but I do remember, like, last year was record rain. This has got to be a year 2 record.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's raining every day.
I know. I don't get it.
30 minutes.
Is the world coming to an end?
You know, people that read the Bible and the rapture and all that stuff, they say it, but
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm just saying right now.
My grandma would tell you yes.
Some crazy stuff.
I've been watching a lot of movies over the years and things are starting to turn out to be crazy.
Like lizard people crazy?
Kind of, yeah. I mean,
Illuminati?
Could be. Illuminati could be a big deal. The weather's definitely like...
Have you been invited to the Illuminati?
I have not got my invitation.
You haven't?
I haven't. You got yours?
Some guy sent me a request on Facebook, said for $250, I could be in the Illuminati.
Or is that
just to Venmo him to this account?
Only $250? I want to join. I'll be down.
That's a pretty cheap.
Ain't that where they throw the diamond? Like, ain't that where they do the Jay-Z does it?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And Beyonce, that's a cheap club.
$250. We should get in. We should all get in. Anybody want to sponsor?
Is it annually? I mean, is it annually or is it kind of?
I think it was a one-time deal. I don't know. I was asking him a lot of questions, and then I feel like he was like, "Man, I think this guy's on something."
I would join the Illuminati for $250 lifetime membership. I don't know if you can get me on that recurring because you get like the pyramid schemes. You know, when you join like all these pyramid schemes, like you get these supplements, and it's like, well, we'll do a recurring fee every month. And it's like
Netflix. And then they go up when you add users.
Right, Netflix just went up again.
Dude, really?
It's like $18.
Yeah, they went up again.
Do you have the commercials? Is there commercials in Netflix?
I think Hulu is the one.
Hulu's okay.
I mean, I'll start stealing logins though. I got Garrett's login. I'm sharing Amazon with his mom. So I'm like,
you're going to get us banned.
What's Trudy watching? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I don't know what to watch tonight. And I go in there and you can watch, like I pick what Trudy's watching.
Anatomy.
I'm the one that getting used. I got all the accounts.
Oh, really?
Do you?
Yeah.
How many? You got all your family on there?
Yeah.
What's your show?
Right now, I'm watching The House of Dragons.
Yeah.
Coming out
I haven't seen it yet.
Haven't.
I watched the second episode. Yeah, it was dope.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I like where they're going with it. I think
so too.
It had the same intro song.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until the second episode. I was like, wait a minute, I recognize this.
It lost me a little bit on episode 2. I think I watched it twice.
I should.
I'm a big fan of The Boys.
The Boys.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Have you?
I haven't.
Oh, don't get into it. It's like it's got a mixture of a superhero, but in real life. So if if you're like a superhero, star,
yeah.
But in real life, like, can you handle the people that, like the society, you're more sponsored and
save people.
Yeah. You're a superhero with like Nike sponsor.
Okay. Is it Netflix or something?
Amazon.
Okay. I got that. Prime.
You can hit that intro if you want, Garrett.
I just finished watching Pawn Stars on Netflix.
All of it?
All of it?
All of them.
We're talking like the beginning of Pawn Stars?
They have the beginning. I think it was like
when Chum-Lee was heavy.
Now he's skinny.
That's weird.
He's skinny?
He was
skinnier. Yeah, I think he had like the surgery or something.
Oh, okay.
But
well, they're on Netflix. I sure watched all of them.
What was the coolest thing that you saw get pawned?
I don't even much know, but it was this one big statue. I think it went for like $20,000.
Really?
And the shop they didn't really believe that it was a really big piece. Ended up being worth more than what he paid for.
Respects to them because they call in the experts.
I agree on
I'd
that.
be ripping people off.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Do
"Yeah,
you
I'll give
think the
$10."
experts are their paid friends that are like pretend
thought
like you
that
know
too.
about Monopoly?
Yeah, because one dude came in with a Madonna old phone book, like she had all her numbers in it,
Okay.
and they had to come, bring the expert in to see if it was like her real handwriting.
Yeah, like total somebody
and it
could.
ended up being Madonna's.
My favorite thing is when they buy like the cannons.
Yeah,
And you know what I mean? Like, what? Like you're buying an actual cannon? Like who's got a cannon at their house?
I watched one where Flavor Flav brought in an ironclad statue of Juice O.J. Simpson, and they wouldn't buy it from him, but there was only like 3 or 4 made of him, and it ended up being one of those high value deals. It was like 20 grand or something like that.
They be finding some cool stuff.
So that place is actually huge. Have you ever been there?
It's in Vegas, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been either.
I keep forgetting about it when I go to Vegas.
We got a good friend, Tyson and Alyssa Ross.
Yeah, but I've been to Biloxi Pawn. Shout out to we will plug you on the
We
show.
will plug you on this show.
Biloxi Pawn, it's the same thing. He wears a polo. He's got a 1911 on the side.
And I'm like, dude, if you ever need a specialist, call me. I'll be the guy.
Crazy fact is, I've never been to a pawn shop.
We're
Really?
gonna take you.
I want to really go. Like
All
I
right.
feel like
You can find some deals in there.
Yeah,
There's no
some
doubt.
cool stuff in there.
Tyson and Alyssa, can you pull up Biloxi Pawn and see if we can get it? They're a great family. It's in Biloxi, right by the beach.
I know exactly where it's at. I just never been.
We go in there and he's up, like Tyson's in love with appraisals and stuff, so he's really into it.
And I'm going to welcome everyone to another episode of Kathy and Susie's Kids. I'm Matthew Brooks,
And I'm Jordan Duron.
and we're here with the Olympian, Miss Brittney Reese.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Gold medalist.
Gold medalist, which you brought the gold medal.
I did bring it.
Can you show the camera for us real quick? I held this thing earlier, and it probably weighs like, I don't know, 5 pounds. It's pretty heavy.
It's definitely heavy. The funny thing is not my heaviest medal.
No,
it's not.
How do you you can't get that IKEA trophy. You know what I mean? You got to get a solid wood trophy case. You can't get no IKEA case with stuff like that.
Oh, no. So actually, I got my case off of Amazon.
I'm calling people out. Ain't nothing wrong with Amazon.
I'm not saying
it's a glass case though.
I'm not saying that, but I want to be honest with you. Like I can't put them together. So let's go.
Oh no. And my life coach is the reason why I even got a case. I had these in my sock drawer.
Hell yeah, you're one of those kind of champions. That's like
because they can never take it from you. Far as like the memories, and you're going down in books and history. So
that's true. That's true. That's why I was like, yo, bring that jewelry, girl.
Yeah, it's just nothing. It's just something to remind you.
And now you're coaching.
I'm coaching.
And like you coached us the other day.
I did.
Yeah. Garrett, roll that footage, man.
So you're gonna try to race Brittney Reese with kinetic tape.
We're gonna race Brittney Reese.
Okay. No, I'm not. You are.
You are, huh?
Yeah, it's you. Today's you.
The goal is to beat everybody else, correct? All right, so let's go out there and have fun. Haters are your biggest motivators, okay? Let's grab our water bottles and grab our Kinesio tape. He has it all. Even take a sip of his, and let's get out there and win. Okay? Let's go.
Keesler, but insurance, which is, somebody's pay for that.
A Brittney Reese, like long jump, you know what I mean? Like on the beach, right by Jones Park. Oh, yeah.
It is saying.
I didn't think about that. That's probably a really good idea. So we were watching some of these long jumps earlier, and the sand that you're jumping into, I got questions about this. Okay, so whenever they measure, is it where your toe originally lands, or it was like because you scoot a little bit, right?
Yeah,
or how does that go?
So usually they measure the furthest back mark, and that can be your butt, that can be your feet, that can be your hair even. So the furthest back mark is what gets measured.
Oh, the hair one's got to be tough.
Yeah, we done had some people lose some hair jumping.
Yeah, just walk up to them and get it out of here.
Oh, they land and they little, the wigs fall off.
Oh.
What? Okay, let's just go. How'd you get into long jumping?
So the way I got into it was Coach Jones, who was the track coach at the time. and I was playing basketball at Gulf Rye. He was looking for a long jumper, and at the time I was doing sprints and high jump, if I'm not mistaken. So he let a couple of girls go and jump, and they wasn't what he was looking for at the time. So let me try. He shushed me away and was like, "No, you can't try. You got the 400." Because so I was like, "Okay." I stepped back, asked him again, "Let me try." He finally let me try. I ended up jumping around 17 feet, and he was surprised. And he said, "Go back and do it again." I went back and did it again, around the same thing.
17 feet. That's your first jump ever.
My first jump ever.
Wow.
And it was like whoever can jump the furthest wins a Coke. So I always say I want a Coke.
So you have motivation.
Motivation, because it was hot. You know how Mississippi is.
Oh, yeah.
Can Coke or bottle?
Can.
Oh, okay, I'm with you on that.
Do they even have canned Coke machines around the track these days? And is that a thing? Yeah.
And are they still 50 cents?
They're definitely not 50 cents.
Is anything
It
50
might be
cents?
$1.25 now.
That's how much I think school lunches were whenever.
Yeah.
I was paying $1.20, $1.50 because I got the extra fries.
Yeah. Always extra tots.
Yeah, it's
Always extra fries.
everything is.
So now that you're back in high school, as I would call it, like, do you eat school lunches?
I do not. I bring my own.
Oh, really?
Man.
I was gonna say, like,
I'm disappointed right now.
yeah. See, I miss school lunches. We talk about it sometimes on the show. Cheesy chicken over rice was my jam.
And mine was pizza.
No,
Mm-mm.
so you just packing your lunch.
Even if I do, because I don't not there all day. I usually sometimes eat a big breakfast, and I'll pack like some chips or something to snack on really quick, and then only got 30 minutes.
No, you like even when you were in school, you didn't eat school lunches.
When I was in school, yeah, I did. I definitely did. I think my favorite was probably spaghetti.
Ooh.
I still like.
I like the garlic bread.
The garlic bread was,
Mm-hmm.
and then you remember the frozen peaches and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like stuff like that.
So remember the Minute Maid little triangles? Oh, I can't find them anywhere.
You can't. And that was me. And I used to steal another one under the tray.
yeah.
Get
Oh, you
extra
snuck
juice.
it out. Man.
Yeah.
I used to steal. I used to just sweet talk the lunch ladies. I'm like, yo, what's up? Let me get some of them extra fries.
It was pretty cool.
So if I was you, I would definitely be in there. But I understand that you're not there all the time.
Yeah.
But to be able to come back home and influence people and motivate them, and we got to talk about it the other day. I mean, for those of you who just watched the video, we clearly had to slow down me taking off just so y'all could see it. I had to put it in slow motion because it was really.
But you
fast.
did beat her.
Yeah,
I was there.
Everybody that was like, "Hey, did y'all really race?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but we didn't video it."
Believe that y'all want to.
No, but how cool is it to be able to come in and influence some of these kids? Like,
Yeah, that's been my main goal. You know, I professional over 10 years, and one of the main goals for me was to come back and give back some kind of way. Came back, talk with Glenn East, talk with the new AD, Matt Walters, and came up with this development with this plan. And we want to bring Mississippi with the Gulfport sports back to where it was. I think we're sitting at like number 3 or number 4 in the state as overall sports school.
really, that's pretty high.
That's high. But we want to be number 1.
Heck yeah.
And what we're lacking in was cross country and track. So for them to see my vision and their vision, we're going to put it together and try to make that dream come true.
I love it.
How many students do you have?
On the cross country team, we have over 40.
Wow.
Wow.
And then we're doing a really good job of it's a rebuild program. So we have a lot of multi-sport athletes, which is what we're trying. The new AD is trying to accomplish, is getting athletes to play more than one sport. And why not try with cross country and track and field, because those are the ones that prepare you for everything. You have to run regardless in every sport.
Oh yeah.
So why not do cross country and track?
Except for video games.
Except for video. Is that a sport?
I think nowadays
It is now.
they can get scholarships.
Now it is. Yeah.
You are correct, and they win a lot of money.
We're so cross country. Y'all have y'all's own. I mean, a lot of land, or are we doing this here? Wait.
So we do neighborhood runs, and we run on the track, and we run in the gym. So wherever we can get some running in, we go.
Okay. How long do y'all run for?
So the kids will run. The high school is 3 miles. The middle school is 2.
You ever got any like middle schoolers that just want to put it in and get the 3? Or do y'all even?
We're gonna have. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some kids that may move up. But we'll see. My middle schoolers are really good.
Really?
I think they're good.
Do they know who you are? Like, are they have you shown them up? Have you?
They do know who I am. It's surprising to some of them at first, and then I don't think they really care.
No. Like, once they get to
The
know you?
high school cares a little bit more than the middle school. I mean, I know they see me, and the athletes that know, that ran track, and they know who I am. But the ones that just running cross country, running do club soccer. So I mean, they understand who I am, but they.
Do you let them? Do you let them have their phones?
I do. I let them have their phones while running because I feel like I use my phone to warm up, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. I like to listen to music and music.
What's that playlist?
Yeah, what's your go-to?
It's actually just a mixture of everything. All I do is go to Apple Music and press shuffle.
Okay.
And so whatever comes on in the mood, whatever.
Has it always been like that? Like throughout your training and stuff?
It's been the same, and I just, if something new comes out and I like it, I add it. I have over maybe like 300 songs on that thing, and I just click shuffle.
Okay.
So whatever comes on.
Did you do that when you were in the Olympics? And
yeah, while warming up, we can't have the phones while we're competing, but while warming up, most definitely.
So take us back to, like you said, you jumped 17 foot in high school.
Correct.
Okay. Did you continue playing basketball at that point, or were you all track? Or
No. Basketball was my first love.
okay.
So I wasn't quitting that. I just was running track to stay in shape for basketball. Now I tried to quit. I'm not going to act like I didn't. I tried to quit the first time I went to track practice. My grandfather said no, and he sat outside the Gulfport track every single day while I was in the 7th grade. Make sure I got off the bus to go to track practice. If not, he was going to go get me.
Did anybody else in your family run track or do track or any other sports?
Ain't that crazy? Nobody.
Really? Yeah, that is.
Nobody.
So whenever Ole Miss came knocking, I mean, how did you get there?
So I was supposed to sign. I signed with Ole Miss out of high school, and I didn't go. I went to PERT because of I've
Go Dogs
credit or something.
Yeah.
Right. I was accredited short or something like that, and I ended up going to PERT for 2 years. Now I was supposed to go to PERT for 1 year and go transfer to Ole Miss, but the basketball team was pretty good, and I was like, I didn't want to leave them hanging, so I stayed. Should have went because it was a total bust last year. But I had a phone call with my mom and Coach Jones at the time, and I was crying and I was upset because I was kind of confused because I could still go to Ole Miss or I can go take a basketball scholarship. I did have other offers after that, and so my mom basically gave me some great advice and was like, if you want to rely on a team, go with basketball. If you want to rely on yourself, go with track and field. Got tired of relying on a team and went to Ole Miss.
Dude, I love it.
that's sick.
The rest is history. Look,
Yeah.
so there, I mean, you weren't automatically a star walking in, right?
I was, and the crazy thing is, everybody when I went there, everybody was like, "We was finally waiting on you to come," because the coach that recruited me talked me up so much. He was like, he got this girl that can jump, and I didn't come the first 2 years, and then when I got there, like, finally you here, like, we wanted to see what you can do, and the first track meet, I won the long jump, high jump, triple jump.
Everything.
The Triple Crown, is that called something in track and field?
So I mean, it was crazy.
Did you even warm up?
I did. I warmed up a little bit, but I don't know. I'm just crazy athletic.
What is that? Deion Sanders had that style. You remember how he went and did what his first compound when he did that Columbine when he did that run and went straight to the limo.
Oh, yeah,
he
the
was just
40-yard dash.
Was it like
I knew
that?
it was good.
It was, and it was funny because I was out of track and field for 2 years, and for me to go out
At PERT.
and just do that, I played basketball for 2 years at PERT, and I went and took a track scholarship.
So did you feel like you had like a chip on you or something to prove, or?
No, I didn't. I just was chilling. Like, I was just glad to be, around people that enjoy doing what I love to do, and I just was having a great time at Ole Miss. I wasn't really thinking about, track like that, but I'm just super.
The facility though, like, I mean, Ole Miss, y'all have a lot more. I mean,
Yeah.
a long jump. I mean, you have your own long jump.
Yeah, and then my coach was one of the top coaches. I wasn't his first Olympian. He's coached several.
Really?
So, and in the long jump. So it wasn't like I was going to a school that nobody really knew what the long jump was.
Right.
Didn't know how to coach it the correct way. I went to a school that knew the long jump and was the best place for me to grow.
So at what point did he grab you and say, like, look, girl, you got what it takes?
Yeah,
Like,
it was my second year. I had won indoor nationals and outdoor nationals. And he basically just he's the reason why I went pro early. And he just said, you need to be challenged, you need to be pushed. And that was the same year I won. I made my first world championship team in 2007.
man.
And I turned pro in 2008.
And then boom.
Boom.
Then Olympics.
The Olympics in 2008. Yep.
So how many hours a week are you putting in 2008 training for the Olympics?
In 2008, that Olympics, like I was still in college. So it was pretty normal. I think I was getting about 4 hours a day, possibly. Things changed when I turned professional, but I was still in college then. So it wasn't really too much strenuous on me. It was my first Olympics, second time overseas. I didn't know what to expect going in. I kind of did, but I kind of didn't. But I knew I was a favorite to win a medal, and I didn't do that. So I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Did you, you're traveling, is it, you're at home, you perform a certain way, but when you're overseas, did you feel a difference in your performance?
Yeah. It just, at the Olympics in 2008, it was more so nerves. It was more so just getting used to competing with the best. And at that time, I just wasn't.
What was like your sleeping quarters, the food? How was the food? Because here we got great food.
Yeah. Oh, so at the Olympics, no, we get good food.
Really?
We have basically a buffet set up for American. You'll have American, Asian, Jamaican. So whatever country is kind of there, you'll have a line for that type of country.
Okay.
So Indian, and then
you could go whichever one you want to.
You can go wherever you want, and you can go. It's open 24 hours.
At your own risk.
At your own risk. McDonald's was there too.
What? Did you eat McDonald's?
I don't eat McDonald's. I eat their fries.
Okay.
Like yeah, and then I like their little breakfast sausage biscuits.
I like their hash browns. They're fire.
Yeah.
I think they've changed their fries over the years. I've noticed this in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I haven't had it in a minute, but
they're a little different now.
Yeah, I just, if I eat the McDonald's now, it's really just a sausage biscuit and a coffee. That's it.
Not
I
a
don't
bad
even
deal.
mess with it now.
McGriddle?
I don't do that.
No, I do the McGriddle. I love McDonald's.
So is there anything that you would like attest? I mean, other than pure athleticism, your longevity in your sport too, as bike ride? I don't know. Tell me what you got. Go tell me the secret.
I don't know what the secret is. I just I hated to lose. And I was that athlete that you were going to have to bring your best, and they knew it. And I'm seeing it still to this day. Like, even though I'm not competing, if I was at that world championship that happened in, I think it was July, they would have jumped further.
Yeah.
Because they knew they was going to have to bring their A game in order to beat me.
Well, you definitely bring a swagger to the sport. Yep. Garrett, roll some of these clips I heard jumping. Let's show people this
and make sure the audio was cut.
Yeah, we can't have them listen to it.
So my thing with, you retired in 2021.
Yes.
Could you come out of retirement? Could you pull a Tom Brady?
I definitely can. I have not signed the papers to officially retire.
But you're still jumping.
I'm not.
Do
they make
by yourself? You don't jump by yourself?
I don't jump.
Late night with the stadium lights?
Wow.
No.
All right, so you're looking back at the screen right there?
Yeah, on this one, if I'm not mistaken, the commentator was talking mess.
Oh, so you were just letting them know what's up.
I didn't know he was talking mess, but I think I was in the second at this point.
See, look at this.
Is that one?
Yeah,
I think I was in. Yeah, I had just got pushed down the second, and Janae DeLoach had 698 right in front of me because I had 692. So in order for me to win that championship, I had to jump further than 698.
And you blew it away.
I broke the championship record and the American record that day.
So is it like you're like the Hulk? Like they anger you and then you just get better?
Oh yeah, almost definitely.
Adrenaline's high?
Yeah, they call me B. Reese the Beast.
B. Reese the Beast. I wish I'd known that when we were filming earlier.
Yeah, it's B. Reese the Beast.
Or should
I know it now.
We titled what? We should retitle it for the.
Yeah, we should.
I got that nickname from Ole Miss actually.
Really?
After that first meet I just told you about.
So no, you just came up there and turning heads.
Yes.
Does your feet hurt when you jump in that sand though?
It doesn't.
Really?
What about when you roll? I noticed how like you land and you roll a little bit to the side.
The
Is
sand doesn't hurt at
No,
all.
not at
But
all.
you do feel it the next day though.
yeah, in the hips
just
areas
the-
or
Yeah, the hips. It's a lot of wear and tear on the hips. I did have surgery on my hip.
oh really?
Tore my
Okay.
hip labrum.
Ooh.
So was that kind of what caused you to step back, or like you said, you hadn't signed no papers?
I did that in 2017.
Oh, so not that recent. Yeah, yeah.
No, it caused me to step back. I have a 14-year-old, and I've been in the sport over 10 years, and I feel like it was nothing else to give.
Well, I mean, you pretty much came to the table and ate all you wanted.
Yes, I done did it all. So
Do you ever think about it though? Like, I mean, because you've been doing it for so long, replays in your mind, like you being at the Olympics and
yeah, going to the Olympics is fun. Getting the cool gear they give you. We get Polo, Nike, all types of stuff. They love to give you free stuff. Apple, all them Sony, Samsung, all
Look it up.
free stuff.
PlayStation.
it's like just headphones, whatever you want.
Well, is it an advertisement for those people? It's like
Most
kind of
definitely.
yeah.
Oh, yes. Samsung, I think they are a sponsor. So we got free laptops last year. What else we got? Polo is a sponsor. I think Coca-Cola or somebody's like that sponsor. So Nike's a sponsor, so we get a lot of Nike gear. So
Always fresh.
So who's your sponsor now? I see Triller. You have
Yes.
Triller now?
I'm with Triller. I was with my contract just ended last year with Nike since I'm retiring now, so that's done. But yes, I'm a sponsor with Triller.
And Jordan and Matthew.
Yes, I was.
I mean, that's gotta be crazy to be sponsored by Nike though. That's a
It's-
huge company.
It's a really big company, and I'm a sneakerhead, so it was like a.
What's your favorite Nikes?
Oh man, I'm like right now I'm in the Dunks,
I'm Retro
Okay.
4.
Retro 4s.
Yeah,
My favorite are 12s.
really.
Here we go Jordans.
So I have cerebral palsy. So I'm a Shriners kid. And probably in my late 20s, I started, when I go out, I couldn't wear, like I used to love wearing boots and
Yeah.
nice shoes. Well, then I just like, okay, hold back. So I bought these Retro 4 with the white bottoms, and that's where I wear my tuxes. And I got me hooked on, my little cousin, shout out to Kyron, he works at Nike.
right.
And he, there's really cool Retro 4s, and I looked at the price of them. I still got the box. Jumped up like 400. They're like 400
Those things
bucks.
are ridiculously priced now.
Ridiculous. I definitely have over 50 pair.
50 pair.
Over.
So your
Over.
closet's
I have-
got to be massive.
My closet, I just moved back home and I have at least 5 boxes sitting in the garage still full of shoes. I'm going to have to go throw to storage.
What do you think about Jordan Matthew coming out there and doing what's going on with your Nike collection?
Hey, once I get the closet set.
Yeah. MTV Cribs.
So do you have
Jordan.
some rare, because I know you probably been in the facility,
I
right?
do.
They probably gave you some like
They gave us some
prototypes.
cool stuff. The last pair of shoes they gave us was some Dunks, but they don't really too much give us Jordans.
Yeah, no.
I do have some LeBrons that are cork.
Oh, that's cool.
SBs are making a comeback.
They are.
The skateboarding
Yes,
shoes.
they are.
I used to have the and I'm so mad about it, but remember the colorways where it's like the green, blue, red.
Mhm.
I bought them from Journeys and I used to wear them every day, and
They're not coming back.
I gave them away, and I'm like, I seen they're like going $1,500, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man.
Shoes are ridiculous. The thing about me, I love shoes, but I'm not a collector because I'm gonna wear mine.
You'll wear them. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
wear 'em. I'm gonna wear them.
I don't blame you. I don't want to spend money on things I don't get to
Exactly.
use.
I want to wear my
And
stuff.
whenever I was a kid, I used to buy the Star Wars toys, and people were like, "Hey, man, you need to leave them
Hold
in
on to
the
them.
keep them in the box."
You still have them.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I'll take them out of the box. I'm playing with these things. So, joke was on me. Yeah,
Yeah, now I bet.
could have been like the 40-year-old virgin with the whole room full of toys.
So when
You've been
you
rich.
decide to like call your sponsor, all you do is call your sponsors. You throw a text, an email, like, hey, send me some stuff, or they just send you stuff.
Far as like training gear and things, we get stuff in the fall and we get stuff in the spring. So those are 2 shipments that we get. And then we have this Nike account. And depending on your contract is how much your account will be. And then you can order whatever you want on there. So it'll be new Jordans on there. So if a Jordan will drop and you'll be able to get that. Some Dunks, or if you needed some more spikes or something like that, some practice clothes, you can get on there and get it.
So during like the peak, did you have just like one pair of cleats that you would ride, or do you call them spikes? Is that what you're?
Spikes,
So
yeah, we call
you
them
got one pair that you would go through every time, or did you trade them out pretty regularly? Or
I probably wore mines all year long until it got ready for championship. So the good thing with me was because I was a high caliber long jumper, a lot of my stuff was custom made. Far as a lot of my spikes were
That's dope.
So they'll have the LJ Beast on them, or they'll have
Reese the
something.
Beast.
Yeah, B Reese the Beast. They'll have something on them. They'll be a different color, and so the recent ones they had a new design. I was the first one to help Nike design the new track spikes. So if you see the long jump spikes that are out now, I actually designed those.
boom.
Gary, could you pull that up? We can pull that
Yeah,
up.
that's
Yeah.
huge.
Hey, let me go through this real quick though. Hey, Mark, what's up, y'all? Hey, Mark has been on the show.
Mark, what's up?
Hugh
guys?
got us money for the pink dress run today. Shout out, love you. Raised a ton of money today. Kaiwa's Owen Miller's buddy.
Okay, nice.
He was on with Owen.
Okay, yeah.
What up, Jordan? Everyone who went to Cupboard News, they snuck off campus and got some.
Brooklyn's and McDonald's.
What up, Megan?
Megan, shout out, Miss Wood.
Well, we went to St. Martin. We're Yellow Jackets, so
Yeah,
Nice,
Buzz
nice,
Stangham.
nice.
So how did the game go? You said y'all played St. Martin last
They
night.
did. They won. I think they beat them 34-8.
Ouch. Sounds about
Torn
right. Yeah.
Tore them up.
Yeah.
Good game.
wow.
So what position does your kid play?
He's a cornerback,
Cornerback.
starting cornerback.
Man, I had bad news today. The Saints traded away C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Man,
It
that
crushed
hurt
my soul.
Man,
Oh, he was one of my favorite players on the Saints.
man.
I just got his jersey. Could never wear it.
Oh,
Yeah, you can.
I
You
can.
still-
Vintage.
Yeah.
So Drew says, could Brittney dunk a basketball?
I could
What?
with a C.
Could.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you wanted to, or in past tense, could.
Past tense could.
You're
I
retired now.
definitely. I was dunking at Gulf when I was at Gulfport High, and I was dunking at Perk.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm geeking out on your sponsorship stuff and you creating apparel and making custom stuff.
cool.
That's the first person I ever met who's like, yeah, no, Nike has made me custom stuff.
Yeah, I've had custom stuff from them just because of.
So was it like Rock? Have you seen Rocky where they train the Russian and they put all the stuff on them?
Yeah.
And make them run? Did they
Yeah.
Nike do that to you for training?
I went to the Oregon place
Facility?
the facility. Yep. And then every like World Championships. It took them like 2 years to get that shoe correct.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And many prototypes.
I have a lot of prototypes. Yeah.
How many times did you say that you've jumped?
Ooh. I don't even know because. Are you saying professionally?
Just
or just
period.
like-
Practice.
Practice.
wow.
Add it all
I
up.
can't even. I can't
Over
even-
100?
Oh. Over 100 in 2 months, probably. 2
Wow.
months.
That's normal.
Yeah, that's normal because
Is-
I have jump practice at least twice a week.
At what point did you say I'm going to do both? I'm going to just stick with one. I mean,
My coach told me to stick with long jump, so I think it was that second year before I went pro. I could have did professional high jump, but them girls, they jump far. They jump a little high.
Did
I mean-
you feel, every day was a different day in that, like, whether you're frustrated, you have to clear your mind.
Oh yeah, you have to
So-
come a different mindset.
So
That's-
Monday you jumped this way, Tuesday was a whole different jump.
Yeah, so Monday was approach day. So we would do some approaches, learn doing that. And then Tuesday was a jump day. Wednesday was yoga. Thursday was another jump day. Well, we call it like a jump technical day. And then Friday was plyometrics type
Okay.
stuff.
so yoga, what kind of yoga moves are we talking here?
So, the tree pose.
Angry cat.
Little cat poses, tree poses.
Ooh. Look at that.
Yep. So those are it.
Those are fly.
Yep. Those are the ones that I helped design.
And they probably only weigh what, like,
They're not that heavy. No, they're
yeah, not
heavy
at
no.
all. I
Mm-mm.
feel like a pencil.
So the difference between all of them is that little greenish yellow part right now that's a little bit more cushion. So like when you hit the board, it gives you a little bit more bounce.
Okay. Now, is that actually a board that you put jump off of, or
Yeah, it's a board.
it's a piece of wood?
Has that thing ever stabbed you in the finger?
It hasn't.
Okay, just checking.
Has it ever sprung, like popped?
Popped off?
Yeah.
I've never broken. Nah, I have some strong teammates that can tear some boards up.
Have you ever cleated anybody?
Myself.
No, a person.
No.
Like another country.
Have you ever gotten a
You know
track
what I mean? Like
fight?
USA.
Yeah, scratch.
I've seen Blades of Glory, and that's the only really comparison I have.
Never stretched. I've stretched myself.
How sharp are these things?
They're really sharp.
They're really sharp.
Yeah, sharp.
Is there an amount of respect versus the countries? Because this is going to war. You know, you're representing the country. Is there any trash talking?
I would say not on the women's side. We're not that type. Now, as far as the world, obviously everybody hates the United States. That's just what it is, because we're the best country in the world. So,
Sorry guys, deal with it.
That's just how it is. And then but they don't all hate us, but you know, they want to beat us for sure. We're the team to beat. But as far as the women's side, no, we don't trash talk. They just stare at you and look crazy.
You look intimidating on the field, though. Like, I mean, out there,
they literally stare at me.
Yeah, because there's one picture of you with your glasses on, and you're like mean mugging.
Well, I was gonna say, after the one we just watched, you did have like the craziest look in your eye. Like you would stab somebody if they came over there. And
everybody thinks I'm mean. Like, I guess it is the way that I look, but I don't be.
I don't think you're mean at all.
I'm throwing a curveball. Do they use steroids in the women's long jump?
The long jump, we done had some got caught already.
Really? So you're
you're
natural though.
Oh, I don't.
What kind of steroids make you jump higher or farther?
I don't know what
any steroid, dude. Are you serious?
I don't know.
Yeah,
DECA, I mean,
trying to get
testosterone, anything.
I don't know what they do, but we've had as far as I've been professional, I think I've seen maybe like 3 or 4 get caught.
Can you tell? Like, do you know before they're caught?
You can look at their progression over the years. You can start looking at how like they started at one thing and they just dramatically jumped up.
Like Sammy Sosa was like 140 pounds, and then all of a sudden he's home run king and 250.
Sometimes they say like look at their if you start seeing them with braces, because steroids make your teeth spread. That's something that I've heard.
Oh yeah, that's what happened.
Have you seen Sammy Sosa lately?
He's white now.
No, he's like he put some cream on his skin. He like turned completely white. It was here. Pull that up. That is very strange.
He looks.
Like,
you know what? I'd still hang out with him.
Oh, I would too. But
he's a great. He's a great.
Yeah, he's definitely great.
Guys, if y'all are watching this, can y'all share this for us? We have a gold medalist from the coast, Gulfport,
in the studio.
And another thing too is she needs to raise $5,000 for her girls
track team, new uniforms.
Yes. If you got any money,
get with us.
We'll get you got a link.
Well, we're gonna put up a link. I have a Facebook for the girls. The entire track team and cross country team is Gulfport High School cross country and track and field team. It's on Facebook. So we're getting ready to start our booster club back up.
So you guys go like that. So share our show.
We're getting a lot of good donations. We got Texas Roadhouse just donated us $250 worth of meat.
Oh, yeah, well, we're gonna keep. Well, we're not even done with the show. We're just plugging it in the middle.
We like to plug everything. We like to just absolutely.
Yeah, donate.
And I've reached out to Randy Richardson's a buddy of ours, and he's from Gulfport Bayview.
Yeah, and
he's with Century 21, the fourth right team. You'll see it. You've probably seen his face all over these. What do you call them? Are they not billboards? But what are the signs called? Real estate signs? Yeah, look, that is so different.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It looks happy.
Yeah, I know, but I just no, I don't know. But I've seen
a vampire right there.
Well, I've seen another guy too that he was taking like some kind of zinc or something. He turned blue.
Wow.
Blue?
Do you see the blue Smurf guy? Have you seen that guy, Garrett?
Blue man.
Pull up the blue guy just put up the guy that turned blue. Like he started taking some type of medicine and his whole turned blue.
I've seen a guy that got tattooed a puzzle. His whole head, the whole body was a puzzle.
I've been seeing since I hopped on this TikTok. I mean, I've been seeing some people dyeing their eyes and stuff.
Yeah, they're taking it a little too far for me.
It's getting crazy.
Brittney, are you on TikTok?
I am, but I'm just nosy.
I want to get on Thriller there now.
That's me.
Now I want to get on Thriller.
What is that?
Wow.
Yeah, blue dude.
Blue dude. He looks like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory.
Yeah.
Chewed the gum.
It's a real
violet.
Dude.
You're turning violet.
I mean, that's a blue dude.
Do you think that's a gimmick just to get famous?
He looks like a blue raspberry blip up.
Yeah, the world we live in is pretty crazy.
Yeah, everything is just to be famous, to be.
That's what me and Jordan are doing this.
Well, you think we should start a dance team?
I think you should.
No, all three of us.
Okay.
Yeah, we should.
We're gonna do a TikTok dance. That's the only way you're gonna get famous.
What are we gonna? Are we gonna do 112 Cupid? How are we gonna do that one?
I don't know what that one is.
We're in the metaverse too. That's another thing too. If you ever been in, we got metaverse. Like, have you ever been in?
I haven't.
Oculus.
Before you leave, you need to get in there because there's a lot of cool stuff.
It's absolutely crazy, is what it is. I actually listened to Mark Zuckerberg's podcast with Joe Rogan the other day.
Soapstone, that comedy club.
Yeah, they talked about it.
We're friends with Aaron on there. Aaron's one of our friends. He talked about his comedy club on there. I'm like, Aaron's super cool. We jumped in the metaverse when it's kind of early. So we got like our own like little, we have our own podcast in the world and
our own meta following.
It's definitely good for mental health when
We're
you
in a
want
meta gang.
to get loose and just listen to music. But there's just like one club where it's got like nothing but 90s music. So it's like 112 playing. Or was it other? It's the Cisco, no, Drew Hill. Enter the Dragon.
That's a good album.
I go into the studio and just rap and freestyle.
You do pretty good though. Actually, he's really good at rapping.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a hidden SoundCloud that no one knows about. We'll drop it later. And
Go ahead and drop it.
Well, we have a shout out Plowed, local rapper on the. Well, he's more of an artist, but B Pace.
Okay, B Pace. Yeah,
he's been on our show.
Really?
Yeah, I've rapped on the show too.
Yeah,
I talked with him a couple of years ago when I was in San Diego. He was down and he was asking me to come to the club, but I was already asleep. So
he's I think they made a post today. We're gonna do another podcast. He'll be back. Okay. He's been doing a lot of music videos and production stuff.
Okay, that's good. That's the way to go.
Yeah, I mean,
which we got. We'd play. We dabble. This is what we do.
I like this little thing we got going on though.
I do too.
I mean, come on, you're on our food. This is the futon right here.
Yeah.
And
I slept on that thing.
The famous futon.
The famous futon.
The best $80 I've ever spent. No, it's nothing. I just don't want to change it because I like corduroy. It keeps it keeps it very 2090 style.
Okay, I got a velvet one.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Is it got that much cushion too?
It does.
Okay.
I got it off Wayfair, I think.
I was about to say, where did we find velvet? That's dope.
I kind of want a velvet one now.
Yeah, we need to up our game, dude. That would look. That would pop.
I'm gonna put it in my office at the school.
Oh, you got an office at school?
Yeah, I got an office.
Is it cool or?
It's bland.
Did they like kick someone out of the office because they got Brittney Reese coming in? Like
the old coach that was there, yeah. And I haven't decorated anything to it yet.
No.
Have you thrown anything at the walls like a what do they call it? A clipboard?
I haven't did anything yet.
No. Do you have a whistle?
I do have a whistle.
I want a whistle.
Watch.
Is it your first whistle, or did you take it out of retirement from previous use?
I definitely took it out of retirement. I found it in my console. I was like,
okay,
there's my whistle.
There's your whistle.
I see you got some tattoo art.
I have a lot of tattoo art.
Okay, I respect that.
A lot.
Is it any of it from the coast, like inspired, or?
Have anybody done them?
Yeah.
My whole leg sleeve is done by a guy on the coast.
Go ahead and plug him.
I can't think of his name.
Okay. Guy that, hey.
I do know where he's at though. He's in the Edgewater Mall.
Okay.
He's in the Edgewater Mall. He I think it's called something Legend Inc.
Okay.
It's in the
Go look him up.
Please look him up. Yes. I can't think of his name right now.
So
I'm having a brain fart.
Behind you right there is my tattoo RC. He did my sleeve. This is my tattoo sleeve right here.
Nice.
And it goes all the way up. But he took for my birthday a couple years ago. That's internal ink for my tattoo. Like he had leftover ink. And he's in Oregon, but he did the whole entire canvas with tattoo ink.
Wow.
And it's holding up well.
Yeah, it looks dope.
It looks good.
Yeah. Jonathan Steen, shout out to it's a Clearwater Collective, Sweetwater Collective, Jacksonville, Oregon. We will plug you on the show.
Yes.
Do you got anybody in the family that's got a business? Go ahead and plug them.
No, me.
Okay. I mean, so do you have a big Gulfport family?
I don't. It's just me, my mom, and my sister. And I mean, I have some cousins, but that's really about it. Most of my family is in California or like Alabama, Louisiana. That's where most everybody's at.
Like Mobile?
Yes, I have family in Mobile.
I went to Daphne High for a little bit.
Really?
It's nice. It's different over there.
Yeah, I got some family in Daphne.
It's different over there. I tell people all the time, like from you go across that line, Mobile to Gulfport, Biloxi is different.
Yeah, most definitely. Yep.
Even Gulfport's different because I mean I'm from Latimer. Exit 50 go north.
Yeah, it's North St. Martin.
St. Martin, like
it's over by St. Martin. Small.
Yeah.
It must be small.
Yeah, it's small.
Okay.
It's very small.
Okay, that's why I don't know what that's at.
And then I've been Gulfport 6 years.
Okay.
Like I was telling you with the pink dress run and me and my buddy, or all a group of us, me and my buddy John, started this Carter's Champions, and I started doing events here.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, this is not bad. You know, it's not, and that's kind of grew on me.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Every month it gets better. Some months I'm like, okay, no, because of traffic. Like that 605 bridge right here, ruined it for me.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to move out of Gulfport for that bridge. I really
That
did.
bridge is
I can't
amazing.
handle the traffic here.
So, Brittney, where were you at before you moved back home?
I was in Arkansas.
Okay.
I was helping out at the University of Arkansas. And
How
I
is
was-
Arkansas? I've never been.
I actually liked it.
Okay.
Only
It's
thing I did
beautiful
not like the
land.
weather. I didn't like the weather.
Hot.
It was cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it snows there. I was in
Okay.
Fayetteville. It
Okay.
snows, and I don't have the perfect car. At the time, I didn't have the perfect car for that type of weather. I have a Camaro, so
Oh, yeah.
That
It just
wasn't
freeze everywhere you
that-
go. And
yeah. And
We're talking V8.
that was a V6. I have 4 cars. I have a V6 Camaro. I have a H3 Hummer. I have a 1986 Monte Carlo SS.
oh,
Is
nice.
it a
I have-
dunk?
Yes.
You have a dunk? We want a dunk so
want a
bad.
video in it. Can we do a
it's
video in it?
Yeah, once it's in the shop. It's supposed to actually get done in this
Ah.
next couple of days.
It's a dunk.
Yes, and then I have a Dodge Charger Hemi
Okay.
Daytona.
Oh no!
So you don't play whenever it comes.
We're
to
talking crib
transportation.
style.
Yes.
Who writes your insurance on all those things? You need to know.
Yeah, we got it. So we have golden.
Right.
We have Golden Gulf Insurance Services right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
get your insurance.
So he has a Cadillac,
Okay.
and
I'm gonna turn it
That's
into
my-
a dunk.
What year?
It's a 2011.
Yeah.
I love Cadillacs.
It's loaded out. It only had 30,000 miles on it whenever I got it. Anyway, in another 9 years, it's going to be an antique, and
It
I want to turn it
is.
into a dunk, and I want to drive it around for cruising the coast.
As
Golden
you
Gulf dunk.
should.
Yeah, it's like a dunk. I mean,
As you
it's
should. I
what size
was
rims
so-
you got on there?
Well, the ones that are sitting, I have gold. What size are they? They're 26s. If I'm not mistaken. 26s.
Okay.
Forgiatos.
Ooh, okay.
You will see it. What's next? What's coming up? Cruising the coast. Or
Cruising the coast, yeah.
You'll see it. I'll have it out. I should
Okay.
have it down there by then.
You got any speakers in it?
Not yet.
Do you have any
It's
TVs?
been in the shop since January.
What's wrong with it?
I did a total restore.
Okay.
Yep. No rust.
So you love vehicles.
I love cars. I love cars.
Is that something that's been instilled from you from young
Yeah,
age?
my
Or?
grandfather. Yeah.
Okay.
So
He was-
I drive an 04 Black Lightning daily.
There you go.
I can't. A dream
That's
truck
it.
of mine.
That's it.
Fast and Furious got me
There you
started. I'm
go.
like, I want it. And then I have 2 Ruckus scooters. They're
Okay.
fully stretched with deep dish wheels.
Really?
Before you leave, I'll show you.
Yeah,
Like
show it to me.
you can borrow it if you want. It's automatic.
I love
It's so much fun. But it's got a built motor on it, and like it's fully stretched out with rims. I mean, it was built in California,
Really?
and it's white,
Perfect.
white on white.
All right, Brittany, here's one for you. What's your favorite Fast and Furious movie?
The first one. Like
Agreed. Agreed. Paul Walker.
Yeah,
That's
the
like
first
you
one.
can't you just can't go no. How many are there?
26.
9 or 10.
Stop.
The last one they
I
went to
stopped.
space, and I quit. Like I was trying to get it. Like it was on TV. No, I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
But when I sent the car into space, I said, "This is getting a little much." It was like a
Yeah.
like a
Was
Fiera.
someone in it?
Yeah, 2 dudes, and it was a Pontiac Fiera. You know, the one they do the kit cars with.
Mhm.
And they sent it to space with rockets on the back of it.
Yeah,
And I was like, this is not right.
Once Paul Walker died, I stopped. I think I watched the one after he died, and I was like, the way y'all did it was pretty weird, and I just left it alone.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Yeah, I left it alone.
Yeah, I think even 2 was a little too much.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 was a little too much.
Was 2 when they ramped the car onto the boat?
Yeah, it was just some stuff they were doing just not realistic.
Yeah.
And the cars they picked,
Yeah.
they went from a
I agree.
Toyota Supra to like Eclipse convertible automatic. And you're like, oh man, this is.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's a little much.
I'll tell you one that movie that I do like that's got a little that Need for Speed that guy from Breaking Bad did. I didn't mind that one.
I haven't seen that one either.
You hadn't watched that one?
Need for
No.
Speed?
It's got
Need
Aaron
for
Paul. I
Speed.
think it's
Have to
Aaron
check it
Paul.
out.
I haven't watched that one.
What? And it's not. I mean, it's still got a little cheesy, but it's really
I'm
good.
gonna have to check that out. I need movies to watch.
It had more of that Fast and Furious like racing feel to
The
it.
vibe.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Did you see? I seen a meme where they did the Fast and Furious 1, and that 18-wheeler trailer had it had like tube TVs in it and DVDs. That's what they were stealing.
Mm.
So remember when they were trying to do the cars, the 5
Mhm.
cars, they were trying to steal the 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
And they was doing all the swapping in the lanes. And
Yeah,
stuff.
but that 18-wheeler,
Yeah.
that was the merch they were stealing, merchandise,
Mhm.
and it was like
VCR.
VCRs and TVs.
Mm.
That's how old we are.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I care less about a VCR right now.
Yeah, we had to find
we have one.
Yeah,
have
we did.
one?
Yeah.
That's dope.
So do you remember Teardrop and Buttercup, the clowns?
Yes.
They're coming on. We're about to do a documentary for them. Like we have
That
their
would be dope.
VHSs over there. We've been
Yeah, so
turning them
That
digital.
would be dope.
Yeah.
That would
I
be
told
dope.
Jordan, we kind of knew him. Then we talked to him, and I was like, bro, we got to get him on the show. We got to
That
do
would be
something.
dope.
So,
That's
That's like we have a video of them in Bayview. It's cool.
really.
hmm
I think I got a VHS. Probably
Remember when they used to call them the cafeteria, like the speakers? Remember the speakers like
Yeah,
go to the
intercom.
cafeteria?
They still have intercoms in schools.
they do.
Okay, I didn't know that.
They might be a little bit advanced now, but they still
Yeah,
have.
like
I don't
telecoms.
think I can make it in school because when we're going to St. Martin, I don't even remember like in high school, like we didn't have AC in one part of the building.
Yeah,
We definitely didn't have cameras.
they
No.
got cameras everywhere.
Oh, I heard now it's like lock-in cameras
it is
everywhere.
locked in
Like
everywhere.
does the classrooms have cameras?
I don't know if the classrooms have cameras, but the like hallways definitely do.
We had our restrooms that didn't even have doors on it.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was
Yeah.
rough. I used to sneak
Walk
into
right
the
in.
teacher's lounge, like the teacher's bathroom. I couldn't do that. No stall thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
it was
got
weird.
it's crazy right now. Them kids are.
All right, so you come back to Mississippi. What's the first meal you got back home?
Ooh, it's definitely. I think I had got some seafood.
Yeah,
I'm not
they
mistaken.
don't have good seafood in Arkansas, do they?
They didn't.
Yeah,
What's your
landlocked.
favorite seafood though?
Shrimp. And
Same.
the crazy thing about it, I'm low key allergic.
Really?
You can't be low key allergic.
I'm low key. I can't eat too much.
Is it the iodine or is it
It's
just
the iodine. Yeah. I
okay?
can't
What does it
eat
do?
too-
Swells you up,
Yes, my eye will swell up or my lip will swell up. Something will swell up.
What's
but
that?
you do it anyway.
I do it anyway. I'm lactose too. I do it anyway. Ice cream. I just use the bathroom.
Ben and Jerry's?
Ben and Jerry's. I haven't had it.
No, ever?
They have a no yogurt one. I tried it. It was pretty good.
Really?
They have a no it's a no yo Ben and Jerry's. So there's no it's no
No, none of that.
Lactose.
it's really good
Mm.
actually. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I like all Ben and Jerry's, but
I'm more-
salted caramel core is where it's at.
I don't think I like Ben and Jerry's.
No,
I
You
like
never
the
had it?
pecan. I
You've
don't
never
think-
had
but
half-baked?
it's because it's too many flavors.
too many flavors. That's the problem. Like Netflix, you get on Netflix and you
Yeah.
like pick out what you're gonna watch longer than you watch
But I'm
what you're
really
gonna watch.
simple. I just want butter pecan.
Okay,
Okay, that's a good
fire.
one. That's
And
a
I
good
respect
one.
that.
That's kind of all I want.
I want double Oreo McFlurry. That's what I like. Extra
I like
Oreo
it.
McFlurry.
I like that. I'm not big on chocolate and cookies. Like I don't eat cookies, but I do like Oreo McFlurry.
But the problem is back Garrett, can you pull up an like a 2000s McFlurry size to now?
They don't even have
They
ice
changed
cream
them.
machines
Huh?
in McDonald's anymore.
Well, they're
Well,
doing.
it's broke all the time.
Yeah.
Well, there's a big
Conspiracy.
lawsuit going on with all that too.
Yeah, because they stay broke.
There's a big
I
lawsuit.
think they cut them off. I don't think they be broke.
I'm thinking the same thing. I know you saw the conspiracy about the Monopoly game being rigged and how it was
I
on
did.
HBO. They did a whole documentary on it. Dr. Bus or Doctor, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was like the head ring. But Dr. Claw of this scam.
Or after he pulls this McFlurry thing up, let's dive into that. You know, this McFlurry thing really bothers me because when when McFlurry first came out,
Yeah.
it was you'll see a size.
With the spoon and all.
Yeah, but then they were like, it's a quarter size less. I mean,
Wow.
it's crazy how they do food now.
With more prices. With
More
high
prices, less food.
I went to Sonic and got me a double cheeseburger bacon, which I remember it was like $6.50. Now it's $12.50.
$12.
Yeah.
Inflation, man.
Yeah, it's great.
Inflation.
And well, they might have double charged me for, here's another thing, Sonic. I want my honey mustard. Like I put on that app and I put on that app 2 honey mustard packets. I'd have to hit the button again, but it's in the app and you're like, and they come up to the car and they're like, if you need anything else. And I'm like, you should have, number one, you have to put salt in Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic, why don't you salt your fries?
What else, Sonic?
Am I the only
What
one that
else,
feels,
Sonic?
I mean,
I don't eat Sonic
I don't really either.
fries. I like their drinks now, like a lemon berry slush.
Ocean
you
water.
can't find it.
Ocean water. I had that
I'll
the
be
other
messing
day.
with that.
Ocean water. I had that the other day.
I had it the other day too. No, I mess with. Look, you can do Sonic fries if you have a big thing of honey mustard and you just close your eyes.
And close your they're McDonald's fries though. They're no
McDonald's and Checkers. And I just
Checkers
I
is
rather
fire.
checker fries anyway.
Checkers is fire.
You know, fries I don't like. People get upset about us. I don't care for Chick-fil-A. I feel like they give you 3 fries,
the waffle frying thing.
Oh, I just had Chick-fil-A.
but the fries
I
you,
love Chick.
you get 3 fries in a thing.
Yeah, but you don't dip your fries in sauce.
Do I?
Polynesian
Yeah.
sauce.
But you only
I
get
do
like
mine in ranch and barbecue.
ranch and barbecue. Did you eat at the Chick-fil-A in the Union in Oxford?
I did all
yeah,
the time.
Yeah. So as an athlete there, so I worked for the football team and everywhere out there. As an athlete, did they make you eat like the meal plan, or were you able to go?
You can go do what you wanted.
Okay. Yeah. So I had
It's different now though. You saw they got like a team of athletes cafeteria.
it is completely different.
Never had that. We had to go sit with everybody else. They have their own cafeteria now.
Really?
Yeah. If you're an athlete.
Well, they want people who would pretty much mind on sports at that point. No distractions. I feel like
they're doing.
And there's plenty of distractions in college for these athletes.
You're correct about that.
So I mean, I got a GED, so I didn't really get to make it up there with you guys. But the food was good, I guess.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
like Ajax is my all-time favorite spot in Oxford.
Okay.
It's not on campus.
I love it there. It's like home cooked meal. It's almost how it was.
It's always a home cooked meal, and it's always good.
All right, so right now I'll tell you where I live on the coast, and I'll tell you my spot that I always eat at is shout out to Captain Al's ribeye sandwich, crab salad. Shout out to Stacy and the team. Like I eat that twice a week, probably. I don't know, like
crab salad's fire.
I don't, and it's like they've been doing it since 1992.
I had Captain Al's with my family about a month ago.
Just
cool.
Fire.
And the prices are still right. I'm like, like give me a good sandwich. Don't make it massive. I don't like, when you go here's the thing is I can't handle like going to these new restaurants with these burgers that are this big.
Yeah, they do too much. They're trying to, I don't know. It's just,
you want to pay $40 for a hamburger?
I'm about to say you about to pay for it. You're gonna have to pay for it.
I mean, you have to cut it in a quarter. You know what I mean? I want like just a regular hamburger. I don't want nothing like. Yeah, remember Good Burger when they used to drop them things on and then make the mega
the Good Burger
Mondo Burger, the Mondo Burger,
the Mondo Burger.
Yeah, they used to put all the chemicals on it. They got caught. What about the fancy sauce?
Fancy sauce is fire. I like fancy sauce.
I do not. I'm not big on.
You're not a dipper.
I'm picky on my food. I might as well say that I'm kind of really picky on it.
How about jalapenos?
On nachos.
I gotta have the jalapenos on everything.
No,
fresh or pickled? I like fresh ones. Yeah.
No.
Let's see. Key says Ajax and their mac and cheese and the greens. You ain't even lying, dude.
Bussin'.
Yeah,
it's
they're
the fried
fire.
fish for me, and the sweet potato casserole.
Chris Smith says, "What do you say? You don't need salt on your Sonic fries when you just put chili and cheese."
It's true. It's got a point.
But I'm more crystals with that. Let's see. Megan gotta try that honey roasted barbecue sauce from Chick-fil-A. I haven't had it yet. I usually go with all of them. Just kidding. I get all my sauces.
Yeah, I haven't tried that.
I don't like the creamy ranch though. What do you think about creamy ranch?
I love that ranch.
Oh, come on.
I dipped my fries.
I was a fan.
What?
I was a fan of you.
That changed it all.
It changed.
You also have a jump off right now. Whoever can jump.
See that. So when we were doing the skit, and then I was thinking, I wanted to do a long jump, and we could. And I even told Matt, like, I want to do some filming later on with us, but I wanted to challenge you, and then I wanted to jump over a pile of sand.
A pile of sand.
Like you know what I mean? But like just a pile.
Yeah.
But really sell it. I mean, come on. Has Gatorade ever hit you up?
No, you got to be LeBron James
really
caliber. The crazy thing about it is track and field is not big in the United States.
Really? I feel like it is.
Should be big. It's not.
Because I feel like your name, whenever your name was out there, I mean, it was big to me.
Yeah, but that's Olympics.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We still have world championships every single year.
Okay.
Indoor and outdoor, and people don't know about it, and which are still just as big as an Olympic year. So, when we go overseas, it's like you're a bigger deal over there because they grow their athletes to be track athletes and things like that. So
soccer, essentially.
Could you afford to, if you didn't have sponsors, could you afford to do what you were doing?
No.
So there's not money in there for y'all.
Not if you're not winning. No.
Wow. So you had it what was say a purse for first place in the world championship?
In the world championships, you will win 60,000.
And that you'd have to get 60,000, and then there's 10% for managers and all this. Did you have a manager?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Oh, so you had to break it all up.
Yep.
So nothing really. I mean, just in a regular career,
it's nothing.
But then it's half of it's for that, but the other half of it's for the passion of the sport.
I just loved what I did. It was never really. I mean, I feel like if you turn professional in track and field, you're not really in it for the money. You're kind of in, unless you're like Usain Bolt or you're a sprint. I'll put it this way: if you're a in the field events part of track and field, you're not making as much money as a sprinter or a distance runner would.
Okay.
If they are tops. So we have a bunch of athletes that are smaller and they're signing $1 million contracts.
What?
Yeah.
Gee.
And they're running. You won't see a long jumper or a shot putter or anybody like that signing anything like that.
Really?
Without sponsors, do people make money in Olympics?
So
Is there like
the
a
way the
purse?
Olympics works, they don't pay us. You don't get paid to do the Olympics. You get paid by your federation. So our federation will pay us, and I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, 25. If I'm not mistaken.
So take me through that. I mean,
It's so cheap. I'm just saying, because I mean, you're
I haven't know.
you're a 1%er though. Like you're not a
Less than a
10%er.
1%.
Yeah, you're like there's.
Yeah. I mean, because I was winning was the only way I was making money. And I mean, you can make money going overseas. So if you don't have a sponsor, you're able to go overseas and go to those big meets and you win those big meets, or just, place a big meet a win will cost you 10.
Wow.
really?
Yeah, it'll get you 10,000.
So I have two of our buddies. Shout out to Vanilla Gorilla, Chase, Sherman, and then Brandon Davis, which he's got to fight. Brandon Davis got to fight October 15th,
Yeah.
Okay.
and he's like
UFC.
he's like a brother to us. He's actually choked us out on the show,
Yeah, we told you about that.
and he's from Mississippi State, and he's an incredible fighter. Still got a couple fights on his UFC contract.
Okay.
But his pay is the same. Like he has to he works for UPS.
Yeah.
And then he trains, and he's a jiu-jitsu coach at American Top Team in D'Iberville.
Mhm.
But he has to, when that money he gets, I mean,
It's it's
crazy.
training.
Sponsors help.
Yeah, I was one of those athletes that was lucky, or blessed. I'm saying, like I was blessed because I train at the Olympic Training Center, so they don't charge us for anything. That's room and board. I didn't have to do that, but room and board, facility, medical, weight room, and food. So they give you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can go see a chiropractor, doctors,
Ooh.
all that type of stuff there. So I wasn't putting out money
Right.
on that end. And also, I mean, I was one of the top athletes in the world, so I was getting money on top of that. So I was really blessed.
Plus, I mean, you were a star.
Yeah.
You are a
Blessed.
star. You
Yeah,
are
still a star. But I'm saying, like,
I'm starstruck. I don't know. You couldn't tell the other day when we showed up, and I'm like, oh, hey, Brittney.
did you ever have paparazzi? You had to have.
I did.
What'd that feel like? I want paparazzi.
It kind of was pretty weird, and again, this is overseas. I'm
Right.
more of a bigger deal overseas than I am in the United States.
So what country you from?
Not to me.
So the last one, it'll be weird. I can't think. It was Poland, if I'm not
What?
mistaken.
Okay.
Poland.
So do these people? They follow you. They know who you are.
They know who I am.
Wherever you're going, and they keep up with the sport.
They keep up the story.
Whenever you go and you compete, are you competing against the same people over and over and over again? I mean, the top is the top,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
And-
go to when I was competing, I was going to all the top events. I mean, the top track meets. So you'll see the top people all the time. So usually I'm jumping against the same people over and over again.
so did you build up like this? I mean, beef with anybody, or kind of like
I didn't.
a rivalry, or
Mm-mm.
No, you just
I
dominated.
I did have a rivalry, and the actual rivalry, the person I had was a fellow American,
okay,
and I mean we're real cool now, but at the time, me and her was going back and forth for years, winning.
So she's one of the type of people you would send one of them glitter bombs to her.
Yes.
Okay.
I would definitely send her.
You know, like you see them like $20, you
Yeah,
can
I
prank.
was- And today's her birthday, so shout out to
So-
Tiana.
oh,
Drew,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday. All right, Drew wants to know right now who's the biggest celebrity you have on your phone?
In my phone,
Yeah.
Like your phone
You got a
plug.
dump.
Jackie Joyner Kersey.
Huh?
Jackie Joyner Kersey.
Okay, who's that? I don't even know. Now I feel bad.
Please,
Sorry.
please pull her up. She's one of the
Pull
top-
her up.
She's one of the. She holds the American record in the long jump. She's also the American record holder in the heptathlon.
Where's the
She is-
heptathlon?
Yeah, that's 7 events.
Oh.
So her,
Oh, that's your girl right there, huh?
yeah, that's my girl.
Wow.
She's like a mentor to me. She's like one of the top athletes in track.
I was gonna ask, did anybody kind of take you under their wing
and it was
and
be her.
show you the
She
way?
wanted me to break her American record. She holds the American record in long jump. I broke her indoor record, but not the outdoor. She's also, her brother is Al Joyner, and he was married to FloJo.
Okay.
Or drop that again, Garrett. I need to see these people. I need some.
FloJo passed away long time ago, but she is a star in track and field, like the name to know in track and field. And Carl Lewis is the name to know in track and field. I have his number too.
Okay. So did these people ever, I mean, did they reach out to you at some point along your career? Did you just get thrown into their midst, or how did that go?
So with her, she reached out to me with words of encouragement. And
Okay.
And again, her brother,
Thank you, Garrett.
her brother is Al Joyner, so he was a coach where I trained at. I wasn't training under him, but he was a coach where I was training at. So me and him had developed a relationship. So
What do you got to do to become one of these coaches? You mentioned your coach in Oxford. He had trained people prior to you that have been to the Olympics. I mean, what is the regimen there?
I have no clue, but my coach, crazy thing, he was a high jumper, and he wasn't even like a top athlete at the time. So I call him a nerd.
Technical.
Yeah, he's just a nerd, and he just was real technical. And at the time, that's what I needed. I needed to get my technical aspect of the long jump down, and that's when I moved to California to be trained up in the head.
So I guess now that you're coaching, are you applying what you learned?
Oh, most definitely. Gulfport High they're gonna hate me.
I mean, at what point are you like, oh my God, I'm the guy who I hated that one?
Oh yeah, I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be the person I hated in track and field. So,
but that's okay.
That's what I like though. I liked it. I didn't like the workouts, but I did the workouts, and I see how the workouts made me who I am, and having that coach to push me to be better, and that's the type of coach I want to be.
What was that one soccer movie? And it's like, was it like Big Green or
The Big Green?
Was it the Big Green where we're kids?
That's about right.
Yeah, with the goat.
With the goat, and the
guy from Sandlot
became the coach, and
come on, the Sandlot.
They were they weren't really organized, and then the coach came in, and then they started winning, and
Big Bad Bears or something like that. Oh, that's baseball.
Do you feel like you came in and you're like, now you're getting things in order, and you're going to just take over?
Yeah. So Gulfport High actually, the previous years they wasn't that bad. They're not getting over the hump. So we will beat everybody down here, and when it's time to go to South State and State, we just don't get past that. And I think that's our biggest flaw, and it could have been the schedule, and but it's gonna be different I'm going to run it like a college program,
which is totally different. I remember the difference between high school and college.
Oh yeah,
was night and day.
It's more discipline.
And then was it night and day going from college to pro? I mean, I would.
It wasn't at first because I still lived in Oxford. When I turned pro. I was there for at least 2 more years before I turned pro. So, but when I moved, I got bored because all I was doing was going to practice and going back home. And instead of like when I was in college, you go hang out with your friends, you go to school, things like that. And I didn't have none of that to do.
But it became a lifestyle.
It became a lifestyle. I adjusted after probably like the 2nd or 3rd year of being in California. I adjusted and started focusing a little bit more on the biomechanics of my jump, seeing chiropractors, seeing life coaches, that type, making it a full day thing.
So what would you tell now to any kid who's, that this their dream to make it on any professional level? What would be your words of encouragement?
I would just say you got to put in the work, and it's a lot of things now are mental. You got to be mentally prepared. You got to be physically prepared. You got to be emotionally prepared. You got to be spiritually prepared. In order to be able to be successful. It's hard. It's hard out here, and you can't take the shortcut. There's no shortcut to success. So you gotta grind it out and put in that work in order to be the person that you need to be. And that's just life in general.
Yeah, respect. And what do you think about Drake's new haircut?
It's terrible.
It's got that very coming to like it's weird.
Yeah,
I thought it was somebody that was trying to fake be like him.
That's what I thought at first too, and then I was like, no, that's him. Then the internet told me it was him.
He do stupid stuff to get attention.
That's back to what we were talking about earlier.
I think that's because his album
Flopped.
It flopped.
Oh man, poor Trey.
Yeah, and I think
He'll do another one.
Well, but now, because I mean,
Sure.
I'm big into, I enjoy dance and EDM,
Mhm.
and that's where his genre is.
Yeah.
Like it's like,
It is.
but it's taken over the whole entire.
Yeah, it
thing.
is.
Like
He gonna
Drake's
have to-
dance.
He's gonna have to work harder than what he's been doing. He thought he could put out something mediocre and people would like it.
No, we're holding them accountable.
Well, he's
He's-
sponsored though by one of them. Was it Steak?
Really.
Yeah, he's sponsored by like a gambling. Because in Canada you can gamble.
Gotcha.
But if you see him like doing these big bets, like he betted on Patty the Batty and all these. He bets all the time, but he's a partner of Stake, an
Gotcha.
online gambling platform.
Gotcha. So like Floyd Mayweather,
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a big gambler.
He's a big time gambler. You see,
And he wins.
yeah. Well, he doesn't talk about when he loses,
He doesn't.
and that's what they say about gamblers.
Floyd goes out though to like different countries where he's a celebrity and fights still to this day.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
He did. Yeah, well, he goes fights like other like Dubai and.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to fight.
But he
No.
does it for the money. You're not. It's not
Yeah.
a record
it's-
fight. It's just go watch him fight somebody.
I mean, it's got to be passion for it too. Could you imagine unplugging completely and never being around track and field ever again?
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, that's what you're doing now. Teaching. That's exactly what you're doing.
I'm pretty sure some kid gonna try to like, let me see how far you can jump. But
Did you think long and hard before you decided you
I
wanted
did.
to do coaching? Because it's like,
I did.
I mean, you could do. I mean, the money. I mean, it's not for the money.
It's not for the money. I can tell you that now. It has nothing to do with the money. It's for me. It's more so just giving back. I have so much knowledge in the sport, and it'll be a shame for me to just hold it all in.
That's a great way to look at it. I do think that.
Well, I'll tell you right now. Thank you. I mean, we can. You want to keep going? Or
Yeah, I got a billion
Okay,
questions
okay.
for a gold medalist, man.
All right, as long as you're cool with it, because like I know Matt's feeding this up, and I'm sitting here like, we don't want to overwhelm you with stuff, but like I said,
First off, would you be willing to come back and do a second episode?
Oh, that's definitely.
Okay, good. That's where we'll leave it. We can always agree with that commitment.
but I gotta ask this question too. Let's go back to the coaching thing, because like it's got to be tough to like you're dealing with personalities.
Yes.
You're and you're just coming off of what you've the last 10 years,
Yeah.
and you have a daughter,
Son.
You have a son. I mean, that's
It's a lot. It's definitely different personalities, but what I've been telling a lot of kids lately is you can't lead a horse to water. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So I can't put all my focus and attention if you're not going to listen.
You got to be coachable.
You got to be coachable.
And Coach O talked about it whenever he was on here, and he's
Yeah.
like, certain kids are coachable, certain kids
Some
are not. But he said he looks at it as a game, to where if he says somebody's not coachable immediately, he wants to try to find a way to actually get
Yeah.
through to them.
And
And then
so-
some people are going to put their walls
Yeah,
up.
I mean, I have some are coachable and some. So the way I used to do a lot of things in practice, I would bet my coach money.
Or for
Yeah.
Coke.
Or Coke. So a lot of my kids, I implemented that a little bit that in cross country. And like, okay, you run this time. What's your favorite thing? So I done passed out Takis. I done passed out M&Ms. I done
dude,
passed out
Takis are so good.
Skittles. I done passed out.
You're going to go broke.
Yeah.
Doing all
I mean,
this.
as long as they do hit them.
When
Do you have a candy drawer in your office?
I might as well get one. Understand?
Yeah.
I'd go to Sam's. I would.
Yes.
Sack
This is
Bulk.
not sponsor Sam, so no, don't go to Sam's.
So I
Yeah.
I
coached
probably would do that.
I coached Little League football one year, and I used to have this kid, and I was like, man, every interception you get, I'm gonna buy you a Snickers. And I think he had like 4 in one game, and he
Wow.
just he didn't do it because he wanted to catch the football.
Yeah.
He did it because he wanted Coach Bruce to buy him a Snickers at the end. And he just
And
come right up to me.
That's how I was with my coach. Every track meet, if it was a big one or a big practice before the track meet, and we're doing certain stuff, and he'd be like, "Okay, you jump this, I give you $100."
What?
Did you
I
get
got
any
it.
of those like cash handshakes whenever you were in school? People were like, hey, good job.
Oh, I did.
We're not just talking about
Blue
it.
chip? Is this blue chip?
That's some little NIL money.
Yeah.
What do you think about that now with college players getting paid?
They deserve it.
I-
You're gonna use their name. They ought to get paid off.
100%. I feel like they've been capitalized on it for years.
Yeah.
You saw the NCAA football game and
Yes.
how that used to go down. I mean,
Yes.
they quit doing it at some point
Mhm.
because they were like, okay, there's a lawsuit coming.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
coming.
a lot of kids that happened. A lot of the guys, and I say kids, we were kids then, but
They
a lot of
were
the guys I
getting it
played
anyway.
with, they got
They were going to get it. They were getting either it was going to be out or it's not out. They were going to get that money regardless.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
it might as well just make it legal.
I agree. I
think kids deserve it. I don't care how much. I'd be surprised at how much they be getting. Though. I'd be jealous.
Oh, absolutely.
Who was that one quarterback that got a contract for like $1 million and never played a game? Who was that, Garrett? That just now college, got hurt or whatever, came back, never played a game, and got like $1 million contract.
Wow.
I just seen it on like some news article.
I just know the Alabama quarterback got broke off.
Oh, 100%. And now there's high schoolers that are getting paid, and there's probably going to be someone that you're coaching getting paid.
It all started with Little League when you seen like Coach Jimmy and all them in St. Martin that would go to Moss Point and sneak these kids and bring them to St. Martin. Remember that?
Yeah.
They used to do it all the time.
Beards and
like they would stack Little League. You're like, oh, they'd go on a Saturday and go to Moss Point or Loosedale, grab a kid, come back and play in St. Martin.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
There he is. Let's see.
High school quarterback.
$9.5 million.
Yeah, Ole Miss was after him, and then they dropped out.
Yeah, because they couldn't afford it.
They could not afford him.
Oh man, and there's money there too. At some point you got to believe the hype, and the investment's got to be worth the payoff for some of these things. Yeah, and that just goes to show you what some of these people who have the sponsorship ability, where their power's at.
Exactly. It's football. I wish I'm pushing my son. We finna go run right now. We got to get some NIL money.
Well, I think
is that 9.5 million?
9.5 million over 4 years.
Is he 17 or 16?
He's probably 17 if he's graduating this year.
Well, you said that yourself earlier that track and field isn't really a glorified sport, in the States. Do you take it upon yourself to make a mission to bring awareness to it? Or
I thought about it. I'm just too reserved, and I don't think my event is the event to try to do that. I feel like a lot of up and coming athletes now that we have, they will push it to where it needs to be. Yeah, it just wasn't. By the time I thought about it, it was kind of too late. And I don't feel like it's not my event.
And I hate to throw our age out there, but we're old now in this sport. Like,
we are not old.
They didn't even have internet whenever we were coming up.
Okay, guys, right now so September 9th, her birthday. Got a new. Mine's 17th, and he's a Christmas baby.
Christmas Day.
And I've seen this thing where it showed. My birthday's common.
Yeah,
yours is rare.
I mean,
I think yours is common too, right?
It's probably common. Yeah. You know what was dope? My birthday was 9/9/99 one time.
That is pretty cool. Did you make a wish?
I don't know.
Was it to win a gold medal in the Olympics?
What'd you used to get for your birthday back in the day when we were like?
I do remember one time I got a boombox, and I got the Fugees.
Okay.
And the Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Nice. That's a good present.
I got a boombox with Stevie B. Yeah, I didn't never get I think we had I'd always get bootlegged rap CDs. Yeah, my mom was pretty strict about rap CDs.
Yeah, I feel.
I mean, but that was my mom.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to listen to rap.
We did though.
I did so much things I wasn't allowed to do.
We did stuff we weren't supposed to.
Yeah. Whatever happened to CDs? You know what I mean? I don't know. I still got a 6-disc CD changer in my truck.
That's pretty.
It's just got CDs.
I got Little White.
Yeah. Little White.
I got Little White. Yeah, because I like that song with Josie Scott.
I haven't heard that name in years. He had one good song that I did like. I can't think of it.
So who's your artist? Who you go to? Who's your favorite?
Kevin Gates, probably.
Ooh,
Heard.
I got 2 phones. I love. Hey, satellite
is a classic.
Oh, I love
100%.
Satellite.
That's a great song. I went to the concert when he came down here.
Really?
Last year.
I bet that was wild.
It was.
It's a good hype. I mean, he like when you like. So another little business I have. I'm a janitor, so I listen to a lot of music to get me through cleaning toilets.
I'm pretty sure.
And so it's always I love Kevin Gates.
I love Kevin Gates
because he's just in the way he beats.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm also really big into Kodak Black.
Kodak Black, you like Kodak Black?
Oh, Super Gremlin is like how we start. We jam here at work in our. So guys, this is how cool we are in the insurance office. When we're in a kind of mood, we'll turn it on in our insurance office and just get the feel.
Gotta set the vibe right.
And then
it's a good song.
If you can't make work fun, don't make work. That's my motto.
Tunnel Vision.
Tunnel Vision.
Hits so hard.
He do got some hits. Now I don't listen to like albums like that, but I like Kodak Black. He's pretty cool.
I like Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
I think he. I mean, passed away way too
He
young.
did. He definitely did. My son was kind of upset.
There's
about
just I love all kinds of music.
that. I do too.
Not so much, guys. I'm sorry, but this country music stuff's got to slow down just a little bit.
It's too much.
The new country,
Just the 808s. It's kind of. I mean, there's everybody sounds. The auto tune's
Everybody
getting
sounds
really extreme. So I don't know which one's a love song now, or which one sounds like "Party Like a Rock Star." Remember that song? That's "Party Like a Rock." You remember that song?
Yeah.
Ooh, a classic.
There's. I mean, hey, you know, I was thinking the other day is remember like we used to watch TRL.
Yes.
Whatever happened to TRL?
I miss music videos, period.
So when B Pace came on the show, he's like, "Hey, I'm making music videos for Future and Nas." I'm like,
Yeah.
"I ain't even seen the music video."
I think he did Gucci Mane too, huh?
He's done all
Gucci,
kind
I
of.
love Gucci Mane.
I like B Pace's music. I love what was it Burberry?
Yeah, he's
Burberry.
got some fire.
It's one of he's good. And we were using Clouds I Can't Hurt for our intro.
We kept getting the flag.
And then we kept getting this copyright flag plowed. No, we just I love all kinds of music, but I also love like when you have local people do
Yeah.
stuff. You're like,
Yeah, I
okay,
do.
I'll jam with
I
that.
love to support the coast. Anything on the coast.
That's us. That's what I told you the other day. I
Yeah,
was like,
I love
we are about highlighting passionate people that
Yeah.
do cool shit.
Have you ever met any cool rappers though in California?
I have in California.
Or anywhere.
My manager works with my marketing manager works with I don't like this dude though. Blueface.
I don't know. Is that the guy we were looking at earlier?
He raps different. It's like Blueface Baby. He like
Yeah,
he's offbeat rapper.
he's terrible. But
Have you
There's
met
a
him?
lot of that. I mean, what's the guy that just snitched on everybody that has the Skittle haircut?
That's 6ix9ine.
Yeah,
6ix9ine.
Yeah, like, I look at him and I'm like, even if it was the most fire song I'd ever heard, and then I saw you, I'd probably
He could be. Yeah, he could probably been bigger than what he was. He's just do too much.
yeah.
I'm glad.
Try hard.
He's
A try hard.
What do you think
He's-
about Suicide Boys?
Never heard of him.
Okay, we'll listen to them. They're New Orleans based, but they're
Okay.
you'll like them. They're in that genre, Little Peep.
Okay.
Lil
Look,
Face.
I ain't heard him in a minute.
Oh, I love Lil. Like I really do like all kinds of different.
Dude,
I'm not big into Blueface. So I've tried to listen to Blueface.
I'm not big at all. He's a
Oh, it's
terrible
horrible.
person.
I don't know anything about
So
it. I'm
he's-
just going to take y'all's advice.
He's
and
doing
I like
celebrity
that.
boxing right now, so it just tells you
Yeah.
celebrity box.
he's like in his 20s, and he has
Okay.
he's got I mean, he makes money,
Yeah. He's
But just because you make money don't mean nothing. I'll say that.
but like DJ Cal was it Cali?
yeah, Kylie.
he's taking over
He-
the world on
stop-
his jet ski.
Everybody stopped doing that. Like so, he goes Blueface Baby, and that's kind of like
Yeah.
his con. I know Puff Daddy did it for a while, or is it
Yeah.
P Diddy, or is it
Yeah.
Sean Combs? What is your name? We need to figure that out.
He got multiple names. Did he just change his name again?
Probably
don't know.
so. I mean,
He's something.
I know the Game just dropped his album, but I haven't really got to listen to it yet.
The Game did.
Mhm.
I like the Game.
He just dropped a new album.
Okay, I'm going to listen to that. I like the Game.
What there was, I mean, we had okay. I mean, I still like Warren G, which I was kind of on the later end, just listen through like my brother and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was Big Timers. Look, 3-6 Mafia. I remember we were going to school and I turn it up and I have my little Civic, it's purple, and it'd be like popping my collar, you know what
I
I mean?
remember
Like,
bringing
yes.
3-6
and I
to
would pop my
Oxford,
collar.
and people in
I
Oxford
remember
were
that
like,
too.
"What is y'all listening to?"
Man, I
over there?
remember y'all brought them. I remember that, and then I think I remember going to Nappy Roots came one year to Oxford, and that was pretty. I didn't know none of the songs, but
So
one song.
I remember. So I worked at Proud Larry's whenever I was up there, and I remember seeing like Moon Taxi
yeah,
when they were small and they didn't know. I mean, they played at the draft last year in front
yeah,
of
that's
2
true.
million
They
people.
They did.
So like, it was cool to see some of these bands come in at a younger.
I've never
age.
heard of Moon Taxi.
No, never.
Are they good?
Yeah, they're fine.
How about Pretty Lights? I know they're big in Oxford.
They played in Oxford for you did
Who?
too a few times.
Pretty Lights.
DJ. I mean, at the Lyric. That's where it all went down
Yes,
up there.
That's where everything went down. At the Lyric.
So we need to get up there. We need to go eat Ajax.
Yes, we do.
We're gonna get you back on here for another episode.
Let's do it.
We need to
Let's do it
become
when Jackson-
TikTok rappers is what we need. We need to just need to come out with like
and work on
auto-tune
our
rap song
synchronized dance
and do like a 10-second clip it, and maybe we get famous.
We might get famous.
Tell you,
Well,
just throw some bars out there. And,
One of us already is kind of famous,
Huh?
and
I'm saying-
and then you and Brittany, can figure out
But
what
she's got a dunk though. Like, what if we do a video in her dunk?
That's what I was saying. I
On
want
Fisher Price.
Yeah.
So that
Huh?
was on the Fisher.
no,
Price?
in the truck, in the car.
Okay.
Is your
Oh,
is your
yeah.
car rap Fisher Price?
oh no, no,
What is it? Wrapped? Is it wrapped to anything?
it's not rap.
Okay.
It's supposed to be pearl white
Mother of pearl. I love it.
with gold. 26. gold.
Ooh,
Better than
spokes? No, it's not because it's
It's the 80s. Yeah, it's a 1986.
Well,
What
hey
kind of
guys,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let's kill it. Let's film some stuff.
All right, part 2.
Part 2. Hey, I thank y'all for watching. Brittney, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me. This was great.
All right, I've had so much fun.
Yeah.
You guys tune in next time.
We love